What's good? Get money. It's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's like 103 degrees. And it feels like it. Um, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your girl, Charity, and I am the mommy money getter. What's up, money getters? Who's in the house with me tonight? If you are catching the replay, comment and let me know that you stepped by to to hear what I got to say today. Well, not too much, not too much. I don't really have a topic tonight. Normally, I try to have a topic so me and the chat can have something to talk about. But tonight, I do not have a topic. So we're just going to talk about whatever comes to mind. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button when you come through the chat. It lets YouTube know that you're feeling what I'm saying. Even if you're not feeling what I'm saying, do me a solid and and thumbs up the live, double tap the screen, whatever you have to do to get that like button hit. Meantime, in between time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that in the chat too, so you guys can be reminded, like my live. hmm Like I said, it's kind of not kind of. It is hot where I am, and you hear my fan in the background. It is kind of loud, I know, but I have the AC on, I have the fan on, and nothing. Well, it could be hotter. It could be hotter. I thank God for being under a roof, under the AC, but um, maybe I need to change my filter. I just changed it, I feel like. Oh, maybe that wasn't even a month ago. I just changed my filter, but I know the last time I changed it, the air was just blowing out like like a tunnel. So let's see. Thanks for joining the live. Okay. Did you hit the like button? Should I put a poll? Hey, Lick. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on with you? Hit the like button. Okay, let's post that. All right, 16 of you in here. East Stratton. Hey, you. I think you've been in here before. Thank you guys for tuning in. What's going on tonight? Me, I'm just chilling, just vibing. Hey, Emmanuel. Boa noite. Noit. Boa noit. Sorry if I butchered that. How are you tonight? Good evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't have much to talk about tonight, just chit-chatting with you all. How's your night going? Hey, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in. Who's the bikinis, legs, lips, fire? I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to ask you, Lick. That seems like you're trying to, I don't know. What does everybody have going on tonight? Let me know something. What was the temperature like in your neck of the woods? I'm just trying to see something. It's 103 here, and I'm going to tell you, that's pretty tame for where I live. Last year, it got up to like I want to say 115, 117. I know I got up to like the teens. And I know if I'm feeling, if I'm feeling like this at 103, I'm not trying to find out what 113, 115 feels like. Because I remember last year was pretty 111, but the sun is setting. Ooh, sheesh. And see, right now, East, I'm in my bedroom, and my bedroom is like the biggest room in the house. So for whatever reason, in the wintertime, it takes forever for it to get warm, and it takes forever for it to cool down during the summer. So in the winter, I have a heater, and when it's summer, I have a I have a fan. And when it's in between, believe it or not, sometimes I have both of them going. So I use my heater and my fan all year round. And my light bill shows that. Yep. But ooh, 111, that's a lot. I remember last year we were in Vegas on the 4th. So this time last year. And I was able to, we were there for like a week, and I was able to um, handle the heat all week. Me and my sister were running around all over Vegas, going here, going there, doing this and doing that, shopping, all of the teens. But on the 4th of July, when it got to 120, I'm telling you, it felt like I was sitting on the sun. I had to go to Walmart to get something, and my sister lived real close. Like, they have lots of Walmarts in Vegas, like little neighborhood Walmarts. And she she lived like real close by one. So I went to the Walmart to get some things for our 4th of July barbecue. And my niece was, she has a pool at her house, so everybody was supposed to go over there, and she was gonna barbecue. So after I came back from Walmart, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't go back outside. I'm not doing it. I couldn't even see how we would enjoy being at the pool. It was just too hot. It was way too hot. And I forgot like cheese or something like that. I forgot what it was. I forgot. But I Ubered it. I paid the $10 to Uber that stuff to the house because I couldn't do it. I couldn't fade it. My front window gets the evening sun, so I got blackout curtains. Um, I have blackout curtains in my room, so they do block out the sun pretty well. Um, they're a light color, so during the day, it's not too bad. I used to have black blackout curtains, and I have black ones in my living room, but I decided to, let a little sunlight in. But it does help keep the house cooler. But today, for whatever reason, oh, wait a minute. Right, the cheese had to find its own right, and I felt so bad calling, having somebody Uber that to me because, it was so hot out there. I felt bad having somebody come deliver an Uber, but um, that's how people make their money. And I gave them a good tip. Like I said, I paid for the cheese, and then it was like a DoorDash or something like that. Maybe I paid for a $5 tip because all they had to do was literally go inside, pick up the cheese, and drop off the cheese to the door. Well, not all they had to do, but in in blazing hot temperatures, right? So, but yeah, so today I've been waking up early. It's summertime, and I promised myself that I would sleep in every day because during the school year, the kids have school, so my sleep is shot. So I'm used to sleeping like maybe 3 or 4 hours a day. But I found myself sleeping in to like 8 or 9, and that's not my zhuzh. I usually like to wake up early, do my quiet time with God, read my Bible, and do you know a little quiet time, meditate for a little bit. That's what I normally like to do. Even when they go to school, I like to pray and read the Bible, and then get my day started. So, but last night I did go to bed pretty well earlier than I have been going. I've been going to bed like 1, 12, 1, and I think last night I got to sleep before 11. And tonight I'm going to go to bed even earlier, just because I feel like I get more accomplished during the day. What about you guys? Do you get more done in the early morning hours or later on in the day? I feel like most people, if they wake up early, they're going to get more done before noon. If you're just getting your day started at 10, you already lost half the day, in my opinion, because you get up at 10, then you got to shower and all that stuff. By the time you get out the house or get out the door, it's 12. And then, like, the day's gone. So, let me see. Now I done forgot which phone I'm live on. That's crazy. Okay, I'm live over here. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so, yeah. I got up early today. I've been teaching my daughter how to drive this summer. That's one of the things that I elected to do. How I'm going to spend my summer is making sure she can drive because she starts college in the fall. She's actually 2 years behind, but I was kept saying, "Go get your permit. Go get your permit." And then she was in football one year. Then she was, concentrating on schoolwork the next year. So you try to be up early because by the time 7 a.m. hits, yeah, it's already 90, right? Um, I don't think it was that hot, but like if you go to these stores, it's like I guess the AC is on, but not good enough. And I'm glad I went early in the morning. And then I had to go after I taught my daughter, gave her a little driving lesson because normally we've been going to um, this big field where it's like nothing at, and so she can practice driving, making turns. Basically, I've been teaching her how to control the car. She hasn't really been giving it a lot of gas, and so then I said, "Well, today let's go to Walmart. Let's go bright and early when it's not too many cars." But where we've been going, it's like it's a parking lot. It's a huge parking lot, but she has nowhere no, she doesn't have to really drive defensively. So I wanted her to drive through tighter spots. And I'm glad I did that because girlfriend has a long way to go. So we did that. Then I went to Walmart and like I said, it was starting to get hot in Walmart. And but I did okay. I did okay. I didn't do too bad. I had my handy dandy Diva fan. Hey mom, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. My mom used to get up early in the morning, huh, Joyce? Used to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning because she wanted to catch the sales at the grocery stores. My mom would be up. We'd all be asleep. My mom would be out the door. Her, my aunt, or my mom's friend, whoever they get with. My mom have everybody at the grocery store, or my mom be out handling business. By the time we woke up, my mom would have went to the grocery store, paid bills, and whatever else she was going to do that day. Picked up somebody, dropped off somebody, go. And then when she was working at the time, she would always ask to come in to open. Most people wouldn't want to open, but not Worley. Worley got to open when you got your driver's permit. I asked my mom, told me I got to get prayed up first. I pray before we leave my driveway. I pray every day for myself driving, and when she's driving, I pray for her as well. But I told her we'll go back tomorrow morning, so let's try to wake up, because we woke up right about. I woke up at 5:30 ish, 5:45 ish, but like I said, I do my morning prayer and everything. But by the time we left out the door, it was closer to 7, and I wanted us to leave at 6 because tomorrow for sure I want her to I just want her to practice parking and driving through that narrow parking lot because when she hold on, Bobby. Okay. All right, here you go. Thank you. Thank you for your business. You're welcome back. Um She she just needs to practice driving in different conditions. So yeah. So before she really gets on the road, we've been practicing about 7 times, because she's been kicking it with her cousins and just like right now she's at the gym with her friends. So she's been enjoying the summer. So whatever days she's been available, whatever days I felt like it, we've been going. But I did some research on it, and they said you need like 30 hours to be efficient at driving. And I remember, shoot, one of my neighbors let me drive like once or twice, and then I started stealing my mom's car. Remember that Cadillac Seville you had, Mom? This old brown 1979 Cadillac Seville. My mom used to love to drive a Cadillac. And I always wanted a Cadillac. I wanted a Seville. That's what I wanted my first car to be because I was used to drive. That's how I learned how to drive in a Cadillac. And Cadillacs, my mom had several Cadillacs. She had newer ones too, but this one was an older one. And Mom, how much did you pay for that Cadillac, that brown one? That Seville. Well, anyway, so what I started doing was I started stealing the Cadillac. And my stepdad was like, look, if you can back up, because we had a long driveway, and he said, if you could back all the way out of this driveway in a straight line without hitting the gate or anything, then you could drive. And I couldn't do it. I remember I hit the gate or something like that. I forget. So from that point on, I think I stole the car on my own, or I don't know what I did, but they were gone. I forgot where they was at that day, and I just drove around the corner, and I went to the store a couple of times, and I did okay. I drove in the parking lot, and I did okay. Yeah, I did that a few times, but then maybe like a year or so later, my boyfriend started letting me drive his car. My boyfriend at the time. And that's how most girls learn how to drive when they're like a teenager. Their boyfriend lets them drive their car. That's usually how it happens. So, like, if he would pick me up, he'd be like, come on, you drive. And then I would start driving. And then my mom knew from that point that I could drive. And then she started letting me drive her car. And I wrecked her brand new Cadillac. Oh my gosh, I felt horrible. I felt horrible. But by that time, I think I had been driving like, I can't remember. I feel like I want to say like 6 months. I had, but I wasn't driving like every day. You know what I mean? I was driving here and there. So, or, I would drive sometimes. I think probably at that period I was driving like every day, almost every day, because my mom would let me drive a lot. But I didn't know. I saw a car doing like a 3-point turn, and I kept going. I didn't slow down. I didn't stop or nothing. I don't know why I did that. Or I think that's not what happened. The car, I was driving behind the car, then out of nowhere, the car just turned, made a left in front of me and backed up. And that's how I hit it. But nowadays, I would probably drive slow enough to where I could stop. Because people try to do that to you all the time, especially in California. It's like people want you to hit them so they can get like a little lawsuit settlement. Like I see people do it all the time. They'll brake check you so you can rear end them. It's really silly because you can get hurt like that. But yeah, so but I feel like she should be driving 30 hours before. And that girl says she wants a car like mine. I said, girl, you can get a little $5,000 hoopty or something like that. She was like, well, what kind of car can I get with that? And I showed her like a older Hyundai or something like that. She was like, ooh, no. I was like, girl, I'm not getting ready to. Are you kidding me? You think you're gonna get a brand new car, an expensive car for you to tear up? No. Your sister already did that. I got my other daughter, took her to get her brand new car, and no, because she might be listening. She might be like, "Mom, why'd you tell my business?" So we'll leave it at that. But um, and then I remember when my mom let me drive her new car, and she didn't have it but what, a month or two. Mom, you love me, don't you? Because I would have never forgave my kids. And I'm just playing. Yes, I would have. What can you do? But I remember that I tore up her car. I mean, bad. And those people didn't have insurance or anything. It was crazy. I did give her some money to help her pay for it. I did do that. It was money that I was going to save for my own car. So needless to say, I didn't get to get my car. Ugh. So anyway, like I said, to avoid that, I told my daughter, I said, I think right now, because I take her, I think the first day I took her, I let her drive like 15 minutes. That's as much as my nerve could take. And then I just increased it from there, just showing her a little bit, 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. Like today was our first time in a new parking lot. So I let her have 15 minutes today. So tomorrow it would be 15 minutes again. And then we'll increase it 20, 30 until she has. Because what I want her to learn how to do is park, reverse, and turn in the parking lot. Because those parking lots can get you, right? I want her to. And then today, like yesterday was her first time really having cars around her. Like a few cars came into the area that we usually go to because people are working on things. So maybe like two or three cars came through, and she had to, be cognizant of them. But today there was lots of cars parked. It was a bus in the parking lot, so it was lots of little things, kind of like Grand Theft Auto, low key, very low key, really low key. But so we did that. Um, and then, like I said, I went to Walmart. Long story long. We went to Walmart. I did some back to school shopping content. You can check You can check on my community wall. I posted some of the cute outfits I took a picture of. So if you on, I think you need to be on a phone or perhaps a laptop. I don't think you could check the community wall if you're like watching it on TV. But if you have your phone, you can go to the community tab or whatever, and you can see. I think it's like the second post because I posted a couple of things today, so you can see it. And if you're interested in that and the stuff I put up, you can go to my Walmart storefront, and I also put it there, so you don't have to look all through Walmart to find the pieces. I didn't do the boys today. The last time I went to Walmart, I did like a boys shopping, like back to school for the younger boys. Um, but today I did like for the girls because I only have girls. I have 5 girls. I just so happened to be walking through the boys section. I said, you know what? Today let me do some boys content, and that was like a month ago, almost a month ago. I guess I haven't been to Walmart in like 3 weeks, which is odd for me. So yeah, they have a lot of cute things in store. Sometimes I like to go in store just to take my own pics, but Walmart has a lot of good stuff online. I mean, loads of stuff online. But that's why I try to like curate different collections for my content and for my subscribers because I think I've been doing the webinars for the content creators, and the uh, the host said Walmart, between the Walmart store and their marketplace, they have over 1 billion items, 1 billion items for sale. So When, of course, when go to my store, that's like not even a drop in a bucket. It's probably like one iota of what Walmart has. So I try to find some cute things and then, kind of give you a little guidance because if you click on the items, then they'll show you other things that they have similar to that. They'll also show you, there are other things they have in the store, so you can select that, and you can see, like, say, like if I showed you a purple shirt, they might also have it in black and white, and you can see that. Um, I have a collection for the Via shoes, and maybe I'll only show you the pink and white and gray ones because that's the color I like. But if you go to, if you click on that item, then you'll see the different colors that they have. So that's how I try to do it. But we did that, and then I also got some items that my daughter's gonna need because she is. I have right now. I have a kid in middle school, high school, and now college. So my daughter's gonna be. I'm not gonna tell all her business like that, but she's going to college, and so she needs some things for that. So we did get some stuff, just because I wanted to do content, and also because she's gonna need that stuff. The other girls, I don't know if they need all that stuff anymore. Guys, let me know. Like, I think they do need book bags and stuff, right? I'm undecided if the middle schooler is going to do virtual school again because the middle schooler, she doesn't like the district that we live in, and she don't like school like that. And I feel like she does better virtually, so I don't know, but she kind of wants to go back to school so she can be around her friends. But I think that she does better in that one. It's not one on one because it's an actual classroom. It's just virtually, so it's not homeschool. I don't teach her, and she doesn't do work by herself. She has an actual teacher. They give them awards throughout the year. They take them on field trips. They went to Disneyland. I don't know how many times, but I don't know. We already went to Disneyland this year, and I just wasn't willing to let my daughter go to Disneyland without me, you know? So, yeah, guys, let me know what's going on. Like, East, you did say you had some stuff going on today. Um, what did you say you had going on? Somebody else talk. Somebody else put something in the chat. So I'm not just running my mouth by myself here. I see it's 4 of you here. Hopefully you all hit the like button. I know this is a little unorthodox, but I'm unorthodox, especially at this time of night. Um, I kept saying I was going to go live, and then I started going to other people's lives today. And then I got to cooking dinner. That was something else I did. I did cook dinner. My dinner was done by 3 o'clock. And like I said, that's why my house is hot too, because I had the oven on like a dingbat. But I needed to cook my roast. My roast. Steak. It's a roast steak. It's a chuck steak, a chuck roast steak. It's My daughter said that's not steak. I thought it was ribeye or something. I'm like, nope, it's not ribeye. She was like, ribeye tastes better than that. And I think I cooked the chuck roast too long, so it was a little dry, which was ugh. But yeah. But my fried rice came out great. It came out so good. And I feel like I ate way too much of it. So I'm glad I ate at 3 because it is now 4 hours later and I'm still full. So, ooh, 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 ooh. The great part about everything is that, I um I made enough so that we can put the rest up and we can eat some more tomorrow if we so if we feel so inclined. And we will, because one thing about me, I don't like cooking 2 and 3 days in a row. I like to cook one day And then I don't, I'm not one of those people who can't eat leftovers. I don't understand those people who don't want to eat leftovers. I don't know how bad their cooking is, but my cooking is good. But my cooking tastes even better the next day. Who else feels like that? Like when you cook something one day and then and you let it, let everything get all together, especially like spaghetti. Ooh, a cold piece of fried chicken, all that stuff. It tastes better the next day. So anyway, I'm gonna everything should be cool so we can pack it up for tomorrow and have that or whatever. Well, yeah, yeah, I get tired. I done ate good, all of that. Yeah, my day was good. Today was a good day. I didn't take care of personal business like I wanted to. So I said, once I came out of Walmart and I did my thing at Walmart, I was kind of hot. And I said, don't overwhelm yourself today. You did the Walmart content. You got that done. And then I actually, before I go to bed, I got to edit the video that I did. Ugh. Walmart is having a big sale this week. And they've been really on it about getting sales for the online shopping. So I'm trying to do that. And plus, Amazon is having a big sale this week. So I want to get that video done for Walmart so I can premiere it like in the morning. And then I want to do some Amazon content as well because Amazon is also having a big sale. And I want to do like something for the college kids. Maybe I'll do some, what are they called? I forget what they call. What are they called? Like you do some like I forget what they called. I'm not even gonna try to name it right now. I'll think of it tomorrow or something and be like, how did I forget that? But you just make like a what is it? Like a poster board kind of like, and you show different things. So I think I'm gonna make a couple of those for like the college kids, and I might even like promo it. I might promo it for like $10 or $20 on Facebook, so it can show up on Instagram throughout the weekend, and hopefully I can get some sales from that. That's what I'm thinking I might do, and I might promo uh, my other Walmart content that I made to see. Maybe I just do like a $10 promo. I don't know on Facebook because Facebook is where I get most of my sales from. But also, just to let you guys know, like today, I the I've been looking at this patio set, and I really wanted it. And then today I just saw a different one, and it's so bad, and it was only $150. Mom, if you're listening, I gotta send you the pic and let you see it. But my gardener has to come over and like my tree is growing over into my patio, and we already did something with that in April, and I don't know why it's growing like Wild Kingdom out there. So I'm like, do I really need this patio set? Because I'm also trying to move away from here. I really want to move from this house. So I'm like, do I want a patio set? Do I want to fix up the patio and I don't plan to be here, right? And I know you guys said, well, why not just take the patio furniture with you? True. But I don't want to do all that. If I move, I don't I want to be when I move from here, I've been here for a long time, but when I move from here, I want to just be very lightweight. Like probably only the stuff I had within the last 2 or 3 years I'll keep. Anything I had and everything I've had for the only 2 years, or probably 3 years or less. But still, I'll get rid of it. I'll give it to somebody else. Because if I move, I'm going to be moving into, my plan is to move into a brand new house. And so I'm going to want everything brand new. So that's how I feel. We'll see. That's my goal by the end of the year to be moving out of here. And I'm working really hard to get there. So I need you guys to click that like button, share this video, comment, and all the things. No, I'm just joking. But yes, other than that, that's really how my day went. I didn't do too much of anything, too much. Like I said, I did the Walmart content, took my daughter driving, I did my quiet time, I cooked dinner, I did wash some dishes. I felt, oh, then I had to take my daughter to go take care of some things, and that was pretty much it. So I don't know. Tomorrow I might try to take it easy, but I can't take it easy. I got stuff to do. I can. It's Friday, but I got a lot of stuff to do. And like I said, I've been taking it easy all of June after my kids got out of school. Most of June I took it easy. So I'm getting back out there and getting my work done. So tomorrow I have business to take care of, and when I wake up, after I finish my praise and worship, then I will be getting dressed, and then it will be going out to get that business taken care of. And I feel like if I get out the house by 8, I should be able to be done with that by 9:30, and then my day will be square. And then hopefully, my goal is to go to the beach this weekend. Um, I actually want to kind of just stay down near the beach, like get a hotel room or whatever. That gets kind of expensive. The last time I got a telly on the beach for me and the girls, it was like $400 a night. Um, I guess that's not too bad. I usually spend like two something a night, and this hotel was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was they gave you like sunglasses. They gave you beach towels, um, and all of that stuff. Because they try to charge you a resort fee. And that resort fee is supposed to be for stuff. So it was a really nice room. I might post a picture of us, like for this thumbnail, because I didn't put a thumbnail yet of us at the beach. But it was really nice to wake up and have the beach right there and be able to have that view. We had a beachside view, so we could just look right at the ocean, and that was very lovely. So I want to do that again. I want to do that again. Um, I want to also travel. I keep talking about it. I was actually going to travel to Texas, but I don't think so. Then I was going to travel to Hawaii, and somebody said a volcano erupted. I don't think so. I don't know. Like, mm, it's a lot going on in the world today. It's like, for me, it's like just stay grounded, stay prayed up, and just let God. Don't. I feel like right now, and my mother said somebody told her this, or somebody said this. I think right now we're in the season of not playing it safe. That's not it at all. I don't feel like we're in a season of playing it safe. I think we're in a season of listen to God, because I think a lot of times, I know me for sure. Uh, I worry about this. I worry about that. I have plans to do this. I have plans to do that. I know where my mind is and what I want to do, but quite often, and I try to make God align with what I want, and quite often I don't listen to Him. So I think that's the season I'm in. Like, just wait on my instruction. Wait on what to do next. Don't try to force it. Don't try to do anything. Like, whatever will be, will be. To each their own, but I can't tell anybody else what to do. But I just feel like that's where I'm at in life. Like, let's just see how things go. Let's be happy and at peace with how life is going. And I feel really, really at peace. Um, Another thing I've been doing is eating clean this week. Um, I said after 4th of July, I would start eating clean, but I still had ribs left over on Saturday and Sunday. And oof, y'all, when I tell you my ankles swelled up on me, I don't think I'll ever eat another pork anything. I'm telling you, like my ankles swelled up so bad, and it wasn't like throughout the day. It was like as I was eating the ribs, I felt like my ankles was getting swollen. So, and plus I had coke. I had some of everything. So I said, I had to put that mess down. And then from there, I went ahead and just started drinking water, started eating fruit. I think on Tuesday I only ate one meal. Wednesday I think I had two meals. From from Tuesday to Wednesday I was 8 pounds lighter, probably because I got rid of a lot of that salt and water off my legs. I don't know. But from Wednesday until today, I was 1.8 pounds lighter. And I feel like I won't be as light tomorrow because I had a heavy dinner. But I had that dinner earlier, so I don't know. We'll see. But um, I'm just trying to eat light, stay with my water, no soda, no no sweets, no hot fries. I love me some hot fries. So I'm not doing any of that stuff. Oh, I need to go fill up my Stanley. Mm, yeah. So I've been trying to have like two, like Stanley's hold like 40 ounces of water. Well, the size I have it holds 40 ounces of water. So I try to fill it up twice a day. Hmm. That's my ice maker, y'all. They have the same ice maker. I think I probably paid $55. It's a countertop ice maker, but Walmart has it right now. The black one is $39.99, and if you get the mint green, it's like 36.99, something like that. But we just pour like, I think you could pour like one bottle of water in there, and it makes enough ice to fill up two Stanleys. So it's not bad at all. And it takes like 15 minutes. It doesn't take a long time for you to get ice. It was something that I was like, oh, I don't need that. But because it was on sale, I got it. And I'm so glad I did because I think this is how I look at things when I'm shopping, or especially when it's a deal. When they say, oh, it's a deal. If I'm not going to buy it, or if it's not a great price, and then if I get it, okay, say like if I pay a good price for it, right? If I get it at a good price. Like I got my Beats. I got my Beats. I said I didn't want my Beats. I didn't really care about Beats, but because they were a good, because they were on sale, I bought some. Just doing stuff. I barely use my Beats. My daughter has my Beats. My daughter actually said she didn't want Beats. Two of my daughters like, no, we don't want Beats. We don't want Beats. So I didn't. So I got a few pair because they were like $70. And then suddenly, those two girls wanted Beats. So my ice maker, like I said, I was like, I don't need an ice maker. I don't even eat ice that much. But then it was on sale because I think it's when I used to see those ice makers, they used to be like $200. I can remember, but I know they were way more than what I paid for it. So when I saw it at that sale, I was like, oh, let me get one, and I convinced my mom to get one. I think my mom uses her ice maker a lot too, and like I said, you just wipe it out with a paper towel, clean it out here and there so it doesn't get too. Um, and then you take a bottle of water and you just pour it in, and then within like 2 or 3 minutes, you will start hearing it work. And the first set of ice is usually like not as frozen. It's maybe like a little clear, but that next second batch that comes right after, like about 5 minutes, is like firm. And then within 15 minutes, you have a bucket filled with ice. So it's great, and we use it all day. But I think that the reason why I've been able to lose, what have I lost? Wait a minute. I lost 8.5 pounds. And the reason why I've been able to do that, I think, is because one, it was water weight, and two, because I've been drinking the water. The water is helping me to get rid of the extra sodium and the extra sugar from my body. Also, another thing I've been doing is I've been eating more fruit. Like yesterday, I had spinach and I had sweet potato. I was really full. Since I've been eliminating all the extra junk food and only eating whole foods, I've been getting full like that. Um, I still have to work at it because it's a bad habit. Overeating is a habit. Um, and it becomes like a food addiction, right? And people say, oh, how can you be addicted to food? Easy. And then you kind of do it when you're bored, you're doing it when you're stressed, you're doing it when you're happy, you're doing it just because you're used to doing it. So even if you don't want it anymore, it's just you're used to doing it. So I have those habits, like, okay, I'm used to snacking and watching TV or whatever. And so, but I'm full now, so I know I don't want anything. So if anything, I'll drink water. But yes, other than that, I'm just winding down. Here it is. Let me put my glasses back on because I know it got hot because I took my glasses off. It is. Ooh, it's 7:52. I've been running my mouth for like 48 minutes, but I will continue to run my mouth. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening in on the replay because I know some of you will check me out on the replay. And I appreciate you guys for doing that. I appreciate everybody who stops by my channel and who engages with my content and who listens to me talk and give my little TED talks about what I'm doing because you don't know me and I'm no celeb. I'm not famous or anything like that. So I appreciate that. Um, ooh, my scalp feels super dry too. It's been feeling dry a lot lately. I did a little short on this braid spray I got today. It's called Braid Refresher. Let me see. Ooh, why is my phone getting hot? That's weird. All of a sudden, since I started going live more, my phone started getting hot. Let me see. How do I open this? Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know how to open this thing. Okay, there we go. It has help soothe scalp. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna spray some on my scalp. like to wear braids a lot. And if you don't spray them down, your hair gets super dry. And so will your scalp. And then when you take your braids out, then your hair will be breaking. And braids are supposed to be a protective style, but if you don't keep your scalp oiled, and if you don't, this feels pretty oily. I wanted this to be more like I didn't want it to be oily like that. I don't like a lot of oil on my scalp. But this is more like oil. Mm-mm. I like leave-in conditioners, like the spray type leave-in conditioners. So I'm gonna have to go to another store because I didn't know this was oily like that. And the reason why I'm concerned is because I put some oil on my scalp a couple of weeks ago, and it got really inflamed. So we'll see. We shall see. The Walgreens had like this spray. It's called a braid spray. It's by Cantu, and I really liked it. It's like a leave-in type spray, and you just spray it on. It's not too oily. It's not too thick, and you spray it. And when I like to use it when I'm taking my braids down too, so that my hair doesn't break. So that did feel a little bit better, though. I don't know, and it smells really minty. So we'll see how my scalp feels later. If it gets to itching, then but it's called Mango and Lime Braid Refresher. I paid like $9 for it. Not too bad. Jamaican Mango and Lime Braid Your Way Braid Refresher. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, okay, guys, thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to come in and do a live because I try to go live every day. I I like to go live in the evening, but I feel like I do better when I go live midday. So let me know, guys, what time do you want me to go live? Because I know a lot of people who come to my live are on the East Coast. So like 7 o'clock, it's like 8 now. It's almost 11 for you guys. So that's pretty late. Even if you want to support, that's a lot to listen to somebody, at that time of night. And, you just want to unwind. So tomorrow I'll probably go live. Probably, I don't know. I'll try to go early. I'll try to go early after I do my business stuff. And we'll see how that works. So you guys have a great night. Talk to you tomorrow. And have a blessed evening. Sleep well.